Surveillance footage captured people from the funeral crowd, scattering in panic as gunfire broke out.
Welcome back to the channel. This video is done in Minnesota, and a lot of people don't know about Minnesota, but it gets wicked. Trust and believe that a lot of the residents in Minnesota live from Chicago, and it's the same as Chicago, low-key.
Who has the gun? Everybody move, 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 move!
On June 11th, officers were dispatched to the Shiloh Temple parking lot at
At a
1201 West Broadway
crazy.
Avenue in Minneapolis after a fight erupted and turned into a shooting following the funeral of a slain North Minneapolis gang member. Surveillance footage captured people from the funeral crowd, scattering in panic as gunfire broke out, while officers rushed into the chaos.
Who's got the gun? Who has the gun?
Whoever shot him already gone.
Move out! Move out! Everybody move! 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 Everybody move!
Okay, police, call the ambulance.
Keep pressure on him. Everybody back up! We need everybody to move out the way!
About damn near took his ass 10 minutes to call the ambulance.
Move out the way!
Soon as they tell you somebody shot, man, get on your horn, police. Now, now look, I know people be mad when something like this happens to their family, but let the people do their job. You yelling all in his face like he didn't do it, bruh. He's there to protect the service he's supposed to. You just making everything look chaotic. You gonna stress the police out.
I got the pressure. I got the pressure.
It was a white van. It was a white van. White van. They kept on riding around early. Hey, y'all put pressure on that. Yep, keep pressure. Keep pressure. Keep pressure on it. Hey, well, should we turn them over?
So was they? He said a white van.
Keep the pressure on.
I thought it was a fight that happened.
White van speeding off that way. We gotta. We need up.
He still got a pulse. He still got a pulse.
Okay.
He got a pulse. He's breathing. He's breathing. Stay with us, Nate. Stay with us, Nate. Stay with us.
They're holding pressure on it. We don't want to take that pressure off.
They said he breathing though, so come on now.
Where?
Say that, boy.
Where?
We want to help
He
him.
still got a pulse. He still has a pulse. Come on. Come on, move faster.
I don't have a chest shield.
Move faster. Come
I got
on. He's
gloves
still
on.
breathing. He's still breathing. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's still breathing. He still has a pulse.
Now you see how she reacting? That's genuine. She's not all in their face yelling at them. She's yelling because of the situation. She's trying to get it done. She's saying, look, if y'all can hurry up, y'all can save them type shit. That's normal. That's how you should act. You don't stress them out
Get those off of him.
and make their job harder when they about to save somebody you love.
Another one? Yeah. 29-year-old Devontae catches. You have everything? We need people. We gotta have people move back. The ambulance is pulling up. We need people to move back. We need people to move back. Move back. Move back. Hard pressure.
And for my viewers, this is not drugs. I don't condone the drugs. This is nicotine. I'm above 18. But if you're not, please do not indulge.
Hard pressure. Hard pressure. Where's the lower one on her back? There's one on the. So how do you want to do that? Nothing. It's not really bleeding. It's not a whole lot of blood. It's going into a stomach. It's going into a stomach.
The victim was later identified as 29-year-old Dontavius Catchings, also known by the nickname Snake, who was a member of a street gang. Catchings suffered gunshot wounds to his back and neck and was taken to North Memorial Hospital, where he later died from his injuries.
Damn.
Another man, identified as Denzel Meeks, was also shot and
They must
taken
be
by
from
a
the
civilian
Lowe's.
to the same hospital with a gunshot wound to his hand. Investigators recovered 640 caliber shell casings at the scene and began interviewing witnesses to identify the suspect.
It just really all boiled down to this, because even though they was fighting, bro who got shot and was laying on the ground, even though they was fighting, even when he was done fighting, he said, this don't got nothing to do with nobody. It ain't like we enemies, we all friends, we brothers. He like,
yeah, I know.
He like, it's cool, it's cool. He know what he did to make us want to fight him. And they didn't jump him, it was a one-on-one fight. I didn't see Lil Cool up no gun, but I didn't see him take his hand out of the pocket. And then when he sat down, like he was sitting on the side of the car like this. And I was standing by, bro. So when I turned around like this and I heard the shots, I started running. This Lil Cool did all the shooting. He was the only shooter. He was the only one that shot.
Damn, bro, you're not supposed to say that, man. Like this, you on video saying this, man. That's not safe, bro. You gotta know that. You saying names and he was the only one shooting, like you telling too much, man.
Where he got the gun from, but I knew he had it because he never took his hand out of his pocket. But then when he sat down, he like sat down like his shoe came off. He put his shoe back on, did like this, stood up. When he stood up, I turned around because we was all like trying to retreat and get away. Even immediately when the shots went off, when I went back in the church, I didn't see her. I was looking for her. She was the first person I was looking for. Really, I seen all types of people. So I went back by the pastor, by CJ casket, and I started talking to them. I'm like, y'all finna see her and act like this just happened? Everybody's saying, they shot. So when I went back out there, I seen Snake laying on the ground.
You want to take her outside and just talk to her, and I'll talk to her?
That was
And I'll just talk to him in here.
If you ask anybody who was there, Daltavius was on the ground. When he was shot, he didn't have a gun. He didn't shoot at nobody.
Right.
He wasn't even like, I watch a lot of First 48, so it's like, he wasn't even coming towards him at this point. He turned around. It was close to each other. I didn't know he was that close to me. He didn't really care who he was shooting at. The bullets was flying past me. The bullets could have hit me. I really wish they would have hit me instead of hitting down Taylor.
What kind of shoes do you have?
Of course, this where they was either white because the pants he had on was black pants. He had on black shorts.
Black shorts?
Black shorts with purple writing that said Lakers. And he had on a white shirt with purple writing that said Lakers.
Okay. What was this beef over between Lil Cool and Dontavius?
You know, guns. It could have been over whatever. It's just like.
Well, somebody told me that, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Dontavius took Lil Cool's gun earlier or something.
Stole Dontavius.
Oh, there's the other way around. Okay.
Yeah, and then when Dontavius was beating him up, he told him like, "Bro, why would you take the gun? All you had to do was get a gun back."
Yeah.
Like what?
They said that you heard him talking about that yesterday.
Yeah, while he was fighting, he was saying, "Why the did you take the gun? You didn't even have to take the gun. All I did was ask you to get a gun back." You know how this go. Everybody kept on.
What would y'all be doing? Would y'all be telling the police everything y'all know, or would y'all just be like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that? Cause me, Loki, I care about my safety and my family, and I don't know nothing. Especially you got this big ass camera on your chest recording me. Man, you don't get the fuck out my face. I ain't doing none of that shit.
Everybody all the people that was around watching, they kept on saying, y'all tripping, y'all shouldn't have did that here. Y'all shouldn't have did it at the funeral. And then Tavia was like, y'all right, we tripping, but.
I would have just said, man, it was a fight, and then I heard gunshots.
What were you wearing yesterday?
Black sweater, black
Low-key?
pants.
Like the long sleeve?
I wouldn't even mad up with him.
How about Vinny and Paul?
Who's Vinny?
Vincent Cotton?
I'd have been doing what he doing, walking straight out the motherfucking door.
Vinny
You have a
Cotton?
picture of him?
He's going to hop in the Dodge Journey. I don't have a picture.
But I think.
I thought he was, aren't you SUV?
No.
You're not?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm from the Lowe's, but I'm not SUV. Like,
I knew it was the Lowe's because of where they was at.
All of the clicks because all of it from the was low end basically.
Right.
It's all the same. So it's broke, but it's broke up in different parts. It's broke up amongst people. Like all of us could be SUV, but Skid Squad SUV, like Skid Squad SUV Scarface, but it's all the same thing.
Gotcha.
And then like if me and you SUV, I with you, we with whoever we with, but we all could come together like for barbecues, parties, funerals, birthdays. I don't know, like I know how cases work. Police get involved, POs, lawyers, all that get involved. So the fact that I was even at that funeral, I really wasn't told. My PO didn't even want me to go because you know how that turn up. My parole officer didn't want me to go, but CJ was my brother. I wasn't going to not go to the
He's
funeral.
actually your real brother?
No, but you know.
Yeah. How long did this fight last between Little Cool and Dontavius?
1 minute. It was cool.
Did Dontavius get the best of them?
Yeah.
Because that's what they said. But they said a bunch of people beat up.
No.
Just Dontavius.
They didn't never.
Real quick. Nobody else jumped in.
No. My
They was
husband.
all just standing around them like y'all tripping.
It be people egos, man. People. That's why a lot of people don't fight no more, cause they like, man, I might as well just shoot 9. Cause if I win, I don't know what she gonna do later. 3 minutes from now, like, can't just beat up people no more.
Right. But these guys were once friends, right?
We always once friends, cause like.
So you said Little Cool wouldn't have showed up at the funeral if he knew what Dontavius was gonna be there?
No.
Because that's how much they're headbutting. And this has been going on since.
For years, just forever. Like everybody always get into it. Sometimes people be like, all right, we not mad no more. We can forgive you for it. We can get over this.
Yeah.
It's not that serious. Sometimes people like, I'm gonna get it back in blood. However, we gotta get it is, you know.
Yeah.
Years go past, and sometimes people forget. Days go past, some people forget, or something can happen. It could be a trigger, like, oh man, I just thought about when he took that gun at one day, or the fact that we was at a funeral. CJ got shot. Yes, CJ had his gun on him when he got killed. But what if he didn't have his gun and he still got killed? You know how?
Right. Yeah, I know those. Yeah. Yep.
It's so weird. It's sad. It's sad.
It is.
I wish I would have never got involved in no gangs. I wish I would have never hanged around that. I wish it's people. It is easy to get out, but it's not easy to turn your back on your brothers and be like, if I was out of town right now and they tell me one of my homies died, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna want to get my own gun. I don't want to go retaliate, of course, but.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. A lot of people try to get out.
His jury and stuff, but he didn't
They
really
just can't.
They wasn't trying to pat his pockets. He had on shorts, so they think like he don't got
Yeah, it was something. He got it out the back pocket.
tucked.
So Denzel's the one that took the necklace off of Little Cool. Was it Little Cool? Is that
Kevin.
yeah? Because there was a necklace laying there where Dontavius was, so that's Little Cool's necklace.
But, I mean, you never know because Dontavius probably had his own necklace, but it could have been Little Cool necklace.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Dontavius could have been the one taking it off because he didn't have no gun. When he was fighting Little Cool, he was just grabbing him, doing that.
Yeah.
He didn't have a gun. So he probably did take, it probably was Dontavius that took the chain off, actually. Yeah.
But Denzel was on Dontavius' side in this altercation.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I got you. No, so it was Kevin against everybody else? I mean, I'm not saying fighting-wise, but I'm saying...
Basically, he felt outnumbered, I guess. He felt like...
So was it self-defense?
Gang up on him, but nobody else did nothing to him.
Right.
They could have shot him, but they didn't. He was the only one shooting.
Right. Did you go back out there around him then?
No, only when I seen him on the ground laying right there with the police and the ambulance, I walked off. I left the whole funeral.
Okay.
I had my sister pick
So if I watch the cops, like their squad cameras and stuff, will I see you walking up to
I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna see me. I don't know if the squad car camera got me, but I came out the back door of the church. I propped my phone in there because I didn't want the door to lock.
Okay.
And when I came back, the church door was like, you can't prop that door open like that. Either you going in or out.
Okay.
Like I'm going in. And then the pastor came out and was talking to the police. I stood by him, and I'm like, man, I can't stand right here while Dontavius laying on the ground. He's dying. Then I went to the hospital.
Okay.
Right when I left, I went to the hospital. I stood out at the hospital with her the whole time. If you look on the hospital camera, you're going to see me standing right there.
Did you go in the emergency area there? Or
No,
you
yeah.
stayed outside?
Yeah, but I didn't go inside. I stayed right in front of the hospital and on the side. It's a camera right there. The camera can see me.
Okay. What'd you say your name was?
G, baby.
G Baby. For life?
Movie reference.
What?
She knew. She old enough.
You already know. He said, highlight.
That's a lot of times we do that, but we have to confirm it.
Yeah.
Like, you guys knew it was a little cool, but I can't throw his name out there.
Highlight G, baby is my Facebook name. That's why he said that. Lil Cool Facebook name was Be Quiet. That was his name, but he deleted
That's gone?
it. Yeah, he took it down. He deleted it. That's the name of his Facebook.
All right, I got a picture of two guys. Can you tell me who they are?
Don't throw it.
But yeah, no, I'm not gonna put your name in the report.
I cleaned up real nice.
All right.
He said, I'm not going to put your name in a report, but you going to put this video right here on this motherfucking thing. That's why I say, look, that's why you don't talk to them. Because you never know. They going to tell you they're going to protect you. You ain't snitching on that stuff. And next thing you know, they drop a whole tape in 4K. They ain't even blur his face out.
Look, you were bigger back then.
Yeah, I do.
I need to get on your weight loss program, man.
Stay outside in the heat long enough, you're gonna sweat all that off.
Yeah. Well, I'm really sorry for the loss of your
Yeah, I know it's hard.
brother.
It's hard. It's hard to do this because it's like, okay, yeah, I want to be a snitch. I want everybody to be like, oh yeah, G-Baby told it. Or I don't want to talk to the police, period, because you like don't want to implicate yourself. It's hard not to get in trouble. It's hard really not to say like, I was there. I watched my homie, he got killed, he got murdered.
Right.
The fight would have been cool. We all could have fought.
Right.
If they would have just if they want to ban guns so bad, but I can't go in the store and buy a gun.
Right.
I can't personally go in the store and purchase a firearm. So that means people getting these guns from somewhere.
So after the fight,
Money talk.
was Dontavius walking away?
Yes. Where she at is me. I'm Dante because he had to be like this far away from me. Luku had to be probably like either by that van or by the garbage can. Because he was running up towards us shooting. While we was running away, he was running towards us.
Oh, so he was Little Cool wasn't right up on Dontavius.
Not at first, but when we shot him, he ran up. And then because Meeks was running away
They blurred it out, but basically, I guess he did a walk down. He stood over him.
too when he got shot. And he shot him too.
Did he go towards the fence on the south side of Meeks? Because there was some blood down there.
Probably. I don't know. But Meeks was running towards the front of the church because I ran inside the church.
Oh, he did? Okay.
I ran inside the church. Meeks was running on the side of me. And then I didn't see him no more. I didn't even know he went to jail. I didn't know he got shot. I didn't know if he got away.
After interviewing witnesses, investigators identified the suspect as Kevin Lamar Mason, a member of the same street gang as the victim and previously a close friend of Dontavius Catchings. Their relationship had soured over a firearm that Catchings had loaned to Mason and was not returned. Following the June shooting, Mason fled Minnesota and was arrested in Indiana, then later found in South St. Paul after being mistakenly released from an Indianapolis detention center on September 27th, 2023.
They caught him and then made a mistake
He
and
was
let him go.
released 2 days after his arrest, a mistake made by jailhouse employees.
This was an error. This should have not happened. Mason should not have been released.
I know he walked up out of there
Mason
happy than
walked
a
out of the
mug.
jail on September 13th. A massive manhunt has been underway ever since, but the sheriff there just going public today, putting out this wanted poster and this promise.
We will not rest until he's captured. We will not leave any stone unturned.
Mason admitted to shooting Catchings but claimed he acted in self-defense, alleging he was ambushed, assaulted, and robbed, and denied witness accounts of a one-on-one fair fight.
I mean, they did say he took his chain and all that, but they made a mistake and let him go. Damn.
I'm sitting here, so boom, it happens right here. So now I'm sitting down on these bricks right here. I'm sitting down on the bricks. Snake is hitting me some way, somehow. Now Snake has the gun. I'm getting pistol whipped. Denzel takes off my watch. He takes off my chain. Takes off my earrings. He takes my iPhone. If y'all had that number, y'all can locate that phone too from that day. He took my phone. He took my money, like $300. Snake was beating me with the gun, calling me. Oops, by bam, I should have never took the gun from him. And he took the gun. He was hitting me. He was hitting me with the gun. It was a lot going on. I was bleeding. Probably like, it was a bunch of yelling. So probably from me to where y'all at, in his interview room with Snake and Denzel, it was yelling. I don't know where the gun was at, who had the gun now, but I just was scared for my life at the moment. So as soon as, like literally, as soon as he stopped, I wiped the blood from my face instantly, and I pulled the gun out, and I just started shooting. And then I ran back to the car. That's exactly how it happened. So as far as me ever getting in a one-on-one fight with him, I never got in a one-on-one fight with him. And I can tell y'all the backstory on why I never got in a fight with him.
In November 2025, Mason was found guilty of second-degree unintentional murder and illegal possession of a firearm, but not guilty of second-degree intentional murder. On March 11th, 2026, he was sentenced to 30 years, with the firearm charge served concurrently.
But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this. Would y'all be talking? You know what I'm saying? I want to know everything because me, I stick to the code. I keep my mouth shut the fuck up.